wanted to just give you a little quick peek at what is inside the Fun Fab Drawing Club. Wrong club at Awesome Art School. So if you sign up, this is what it will look like. And you have access to all of these separate classrooms. Now, I am also enrolled in Drawing Days, so that's why this is here. Otherwise, that would not be there. And you'll just see these are all separate classrooms that you get with your membership. And let me explain a little bit how this works. The Fun Fab Drawing Club main classroom here is actually more or less empty. And this, as you can see, this is actually the sales page and shows you all the things in it. And at the bottom here, it says you are already enrolled in this course. Click here to view it. This is a really sneaky, tiny little button that a lot of people don't see. So if you are also enrolled and you're looking at this same group of images, it's because you haven't seen this little notification all the way at the bottom, this tiny, ugly highlighted strip. So you click that where it says, click here to view it. And this is where you go in. And some people get stuck here and they think this is everything. And they're like, what? I just signed up and I'm just getting these 2 things? But basically, if you click this, which is watch this video to see how you find your way around the club. That is this video that you're watching right here. And then if you go to here, these are just common reference cheat sheets. And these I add to all the time. All of the cheat sheets for the face drawings too are also located, and they're a part of your membership as well. I'm going to back out because I want to show you something. They're actually a part of this YouTube and cheat sheet library, which you also get as part of your membership. So all the cheat sheets for everything live in there, and you have access to that too. So I'm going to go back and click on my courses. And as you can see, and the library isn't showing up, and this is glitchy. If something is not showing up in your membership that should be there, please let me know. Like right now, I have to let Teachable know that YouTube library is not showing up in my account, and it should be in there. So please let me know if what I'm seeing is super different than what you're seeing. The fault is on Teachable's side and not yours and not mine. So please email me, Karen at Awesome Art School, and let me know that is incorrect, and that should be right here. With that in mind, if you are paying for that already, please let me know so I can turn off your payments because you get it included with your membership. So back to this. That empty classroom really is just this kind of how to get around video and some cheat sheets, and that's it. Everything else is stored in these other videos at these other classrooms that you see here. So we have stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, stage 4, 5, and 6 are all in a row. If you are super brand new to drawing, you haven't drawn a thing, or you're like 30 years out of practice, you want to start at stage 1, the Pixies. And your classrooms will take you skill by skill, level by level, slowly but surely up through these classrooms until you feel confident and comfortable drawing faces at different angles and very basic, how to shade basic 3D objects. We're going to pick out whether you like whimsical or realism based on a flower drawing that you do. So I teach you through projects, and you get your skills developed through doing different projects as well. So that is all the different stages, and you get issued a certificate if you want to follow them in order. You get a certificate upon completion of each stage, with all their cute little fairy names attached. So that's one way that you can travel and experience the Fun Fab Drawing Club. If you want to go that route and very slowly but surely build up your skills, and they're not crazy amounts of content in each classroom. This one will click on the Pixie, see what's inside. So this is 73 minutes of lessons. So, that's not crazy. You have 3 lessons. So it's just, these are not gonna, you're not gonna spend your whole entire life in one classroom. It's kind of nice. You get to travel quickly through each one. Do the back button up here in the left-hand corner to get you back to the main page. If it kicks you out all the way to the main page, just click, always go to the top and click on My Courses, and that'll pop you back into the Fun Fab Drawing Club. So there's, again, there's like 75 minutes there. The Sprite, there might be, it tells you the minutes of each one. There's supply lists. Here's a 45-minute lesson, 38, 38, and that one's about 20. So it just depends on which one. Now, when you get to my course is at the top, get you back in. Or when you get to stage 4, the fairy, that one is getting built. I'm building this one out more because it's kind of right in the middle of, we call it the journey of the awesome artist. It's kind of right middle halfway. So I'm like, hang on a second. We're going to really focus on getting some certain skills down before I let you go forward. So we're really going to take a slow and deep dive into profiles and the 3/4 face, because those are the things that people need the most work on. So I want to have a place where we slow down and really hammer those things, because what happens after stage 4 and we go into stage 5, the siren, is that we get into more realism. So it's nice to have those solid foundations down in the whimsical style before we switch gears and get to realism. It gives you much more confidence in knowing what to do and how to do it. And then, because doing realism is like a whole different skill on and of itself. So this is a great way to break things down. That being said, just so you know, I am not a super realism fanatic. I kind of think it actually honestly strips the joy out of drawing a little bit sometimes. So I don't do deep dive into realism, but I do just enough so that you learn how to do it. It is super important, and some people love it. So I want to make sure that I am offering that service for sure, and that education is there for you. But in case that intimidates you, or in case you're not into it, I just want to let you know that I'm not either. So yes, I can absolutely do it and teach it 100%, but that's not where my heart is. And so that's not where the heart of most of my classes are either. But if you are looking for that, this will give that to you as well. So after you graduate from stage 6, you can kind of skip around as you please. And there's separate classrooms, and each of them offers something different to an artist who has a little bit of ability under their belt, let's just say. So for instance, there is a whole classroom just for realistic portraits. And then there's a whole classroom for realism faces and kind of random fun. Sometimes I do weird mashups and they don't really fit into any of these categories. And so that's where some of those fun projects will go. Learn to Draw Hands is a completely decked out 31 lessons, 25 super realistic hands. Like, this is like when you are ready. That classroom is locked and loaded for you. I have a brand new Fun Fab Fantasy classroom. So I'm compiling sometimes some of these newer classrooms. And if you're new to the Fun Fab Drawing Club, you won't know what's new and what's old, but I will pull lessons from the various other classrooms, and I'm putting them together here by type. So these are fantasy. So these are your mermaids and your elves and your fairies. I love all of that stuff. We just did Daenerys from Game of Thrones with dragons in her hair. So those go into the fantasy. Now she is also on toned paper. So you'll also see that project in this toned paper classroom down here. But if you're new to toned paper, there's like a new to tone paper exercise. That's the first one. So here you can see there's four complete lessons in here already. And then kick you out, go up to my courses at the top. It's so annoying. I just wish it would go back one step. So there's the tone paper classroom. There's this whole fashion illustrations series is hilarious, and I did that back in 2017. So that one is actually like just for fun. It's very not serious, but it's a hilarious, and it does give you an introduction to fashion illustrations. Now, okay, I'm noticing there is a classroom in here that 100% should be included, which is not, and I'm working on Teachable right now. This is driving me crazy. It is the How to Draw Figures classroom is missing, I see, from my membership. What the heck? Teachable, please let me know if this is happening to your account as well. So that is, I think I have 17 weeks worth of classes in there on all different kinds of figures in styles. We do color them in with different mediums. And not only do I teach you my quadrant method, which is how to draw exact figures based on exact references, but I also teach you how to then take those exact skills and then we make them our own. So we do every project in there 2 times, which is such great practice, and the results are phenomenal. So cannot wait to show those to you. I wish I could show them to you right now, but they're not showing up in my account, which is killing me. And then I have bonus material with the dudes. So these are all projects that involve cute men or boys. Actually, they're all men, younger boys. We have all of my drawings from my 100 Fun Fab Faces challenge that I ran between 2018 and 2019. Those are fantastic lessons, and you get all of them in here. And what also is nice about having them all here and not going on YouTube is that I put all the accompanying PDFs that are associated with all those lessons in there for you as well. And the last 6 lessons, I think, are on YouTube. They're all time-lapsed. They're all here in the Fun Fab Drawing Club real time for you. So that's super nice too. This bonus advanced project is actually a pre-sorted, that's like a catch-all classroom that will be going away soon. And since I have then redistributed it amongst these other classrooms where it's much more easy to find exactly what you're looking for. Fun Fab Furry Friends and Fun Fab Florals are brand new to 2020, fall of 2020, and those are coming soon. So those are empty classrooms right now, but that's basically what's coming down the pipeline. So if you want to hang in their membership, you know what's coming next. So some cool stuff. So I hope that helps. And if you have any questions, please let me know. I'm always here to help my students. Karen@awesomeartschool.com. So this is a complete list of the classrooms, but there should be 2 more down here that I am not seeing: the YouTube cheat sheet library classroom and the Fun Fab Figures classroom. Those are missing from my account again, but all of these other ones that you see here, I'll scroll slowly so you can see, you should have in yours too. So you can compare my account to yours and let me know if you are missing anything. But there's no right or wrong way to cruise through these lessons as well. You can skip around to your heart's content as well. So you don't have to go through anything in order. But if you want to, or you're not comfortable with doing that, I would highly suggest, especially if you're new, to go through stages 1 through 6 in order. And then you can feel free to have a blast and skip around from there with complete confidence that you'll be able to do everything after that. So I hope that answers your questions.